Good afternoon, and I hate to sound corny, but my pocket's in sight for a little afternoon delight. And you can tell it's time for live for afternoon delight because all the landscapers just shut down all of their gas powered tools. So that gives us just a couple of minutes to go over the things that I have to go over. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to start doing this every afternoon live from my job site. For those of you that don't know me that well, my name is Tommy Highland. I go by the moniker America's Funniest Handyman, but I also run a business in Pennsylvania called America's Best Handyman. So you see, I'm I'm a real funny man in real life, and I play one on TV. So the reason I'm telling you that is just to give you a little bit of background on what kind of weirdo you're dealing with, because I had to take a year off. I wasn't real happy about it, but sometimes your family is extremely important, and you got to take care of things. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that's in the audience out there that didn't experience some sort of problem or family difficulties that arose because of COVID and all that good stuff. But the good news is, in the middle of a pandemic, I started my own business, my own handyman business, America's Best Handyman. I'm very, very busy, and I don't have enough time to make my DIY videos right now, but I decided to start coming to you live from the job site. And every single day, I'm going to come here and I'm going to give you a helpful tip. And that tip is going to come at the end because you got to hear me take a minute to do a commercial for my new show called House Calls with America's Funniest Handyman and friends, Sunday mornings at 10. This is actually a live home improvement show that teaches you how to do stuff. There hasn't been a home improvement show on TV or computer or wherever the hell you're watching stuff these days. There hasn't been one for a long time that actually teaches you anything. I think This Old House started the ball rolling, and they were the last show on TV that actually really taught you something. So this show on Sunday mornings, we're going to make you laugh. We're going to mess around, fuck around with each other, goof around, and I'm going to teach you stuff. You're going to get to learn. This show and America's Funniest Handyman in general is not about me and me showing off about how much cool stuff I know, because I definitely don't know everything. And if my friend Matt Warren is watching, which he probably isn't on YouTube, but if he is watching, he knows that yesterday he had to walk me through wiring a switch. So there you go. America's Best Handyman and Funniest Handyman had to call a friend for help. So that brings me to another point, which is it's wonderful to have friends that can help you. And I'm going to be that friend because I am not going anywhere. I have come to a point in my life where I realize that everywhere I go, I'm probably going to fix some shit in people's houses. And because I've been doing it for so long and I've accumulated so much knowledge and I enjoy it so much, like I really do get a kick out of this stuff. I just want to pass all this stuff on. So as I'm doing this stuff over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, I'm just going to be bringing you along with me so that I can teach you a little bit here and there. I'm not going to try and teach you everything at once, and I'm definitely not going to try and teach you a bunch of fancy advanced skills, because learning how to work on your house is a very slow process. And if I've learned anything in life, it's most humans can only handle one lesson at a time, right? One lesson at a time. So I got a nice compliment the other day from a guy I was working with on a creative project. He said, "Hey, I saw some of your live stuff recently, and hey, that was a pretty cool character you're doing. You know, who are you patterning that after? Who are you patterning that after? You kind of reminded me of this guy and this guy." It was like and I was like, I didn't have the heart to tell him, like, dude, that's just me. That's just me. Yes, If you've been watching any of my DIY videos, you know that I'm a bizarre person. And now this show is going to happen on a regular basis. And I'm pretty excited about us really getting to know each other, because being live is way different than making my DIY videos. When I do my DIY videos, man, I can make everything look nice and perfect, and I have all the time in the world to edit and make the videos just come out fun and perfect. But to do this live stuff, man, you guys are going to get used to the fact that I am far, far from perfect, and I have many friends in this world who will attest that I am not only far from perfect, but I am smarter than I look. Okay? I take it as a compliment if you think I'm smarter than I look. So I think that's about it. Chris, can you think of anything else I need to throw in?
Not a thing.
Okay. I'm at my friend Chris's house today. We're doing lights. I did a bunch of lights in his basement today. And we're already finished. We're already done. And I wanted to throw out this really helpful tip when it comes to doing electrical work, especially when you have to do a lot of wiring. Today, I didn't do much pulling of wire as much as I did of connecting of small things. So I wired a lot of junction boxes, and I had to smash a lot of wires into... sorry, my phone's ringing. I had to smash a lot of wires into very small boxes today, and there's a tendency to want to just get it and smash it together. I want to put it together. 9 times out of 10, it won't go together because that's your shitty attitude. If you ever get close to dropping beads of sweat and grinding your teeth, all of that energy is going to transfer to your hands and the sharp things that you're carrying. So don't cut yourself. Okay, you're part of my audience, and I love you. So please be kind to yourself, slow down, and be safe. As always, thanks for letting me bring a whole lot of experience and a little bit of humor onto your job site. Join me Sunday mornings at 10 for live home improvement show, House Calls, with America's Funniest Handyman and friends.